They say your workspace is a reflection of your mind. Good morning, beautiful people. It's a nice blustery fall day. It's almost like the winds of change have finally showed up. We're supposed to have another hurricane, and then we're supposed to have a cool down. I guess this time next week, it's currently Tuesday when I'm filming this. By this time next week, it's supposed to be down into like the low 20s around here. So it's gonna be kind of chilly. All right, so back to business. Underneath these tarps right here, several months worth of chicken feed. I'll talk more about it as we get into it, but the reason this is out here is because we unloaded it yesterday afternoon and we had some rain coming through, so I threw a tarp on everything real quick and then ended up not getting to it until today. So that's fine because I actually need to get in that shed. I'm gonna clean that shed out real good and we're gonna move all this stuff in there, or at least do our best. This is a lot of feed. So this was 2 full pallets of feed. And the reason it's all broke down into currently 6 pallets is because I found out my tractor, it's rated at being able to pick up 1,800 pounds, will pick up about 1,000, honestly. By the time you add the forks on there and you pick up a pallet, it's just too far out there, and it's like the tilt back function just doesn't have enough power to curl that load. Kind of a bummer, but now I know. Always go bigger if you can. I think that's the rule. I think part of the problem though is even if I'd got like a 35 horsepower, it still lifts the same. Okay, what are you gonna do? It's all right, we got everything unloaded, didn't break anything, didn't drop anything. All right, I'm gonna collect everybody and we're gonna get cleaning in there in the shed. As you can see, we've let this kind of turn into a horrendous mess. I've got some jacuzzis that need to go. It's currently where all of our sweet potatoes are living. I need to just get in here and clean up. I've got a little bit of pig feed left in the corner. Don't even look up there on that shelf. That has just been a catch-all for 2 years. Usually it's like under there, that half is chicken feed, this half is pig feed. And then if we have meat bird feed, it's all stacked up right here. Because we got 2 full pallets of, it was a pallet of chicken feed and a pallet of pig feed. We're hoping we can stretch this all the way into next year. So I'm gonna get all the boys in here. I think we're just gonna haul everything out here, throw it in the grass right here, and we'll reorganize. I've got paint buckets in here from when we were remodeling the mobile home. We've literally been sitting there for 2 years. Yeah, we're just gonna haul everything out and get everything cleaned out so we can sweep. All right, enough talking. All right, kind of went overboard. We cleaned that back shelf off. I still got to get those 8 bags. I had 8 bags of pig feed left. Got to get those out of there so I can vacuum. I found a mouse hole. Wondered how they were getting in. Little hole back there in the corner. That hardware cloth up against the wall, I'd had to punch a hole in there to find basically where rats had chewed through a wire and fixed it. The wire running up the wall, that's not me. You guys have been with us a while. As we pull back the layers and we find how things have been done throughout the years, it's like How have these structures not burned to the ground? Eventually, the end plan is we're gonna get rid of this structure, the chicken coop, all that, and we're gonna build a shop right here or something, some sort of like a garage kind of thing. That's another day and a few $1,000s later, so we're not gonna worry about that just yet. But eventually, we would like to do that. That's why we haven't really done too much with this other than it's a dry place to keep feed. All right, I'm gonna get those out of here. Once those are out, then we can start bringing in the new feed. Yeah, this looks a lot better. This, it's not spring, it's fall cleaning, but they say your workspace is a reflection of your mind, your mental state. Well, everything around here is a complete mess, and it feels like home. All right, back to work. All right, everything is out of here. I put the sweet potatoes up here on the shelf. I think that'll be, like, we can get to them as we need them. And then, you know, they're in here with feed, so if I'm gonna feed some to the animals, they're right there. So we're gonna dig out the pig feed. I don't know where everything is, because when we split this, the pallet with the pig feed, we had to put it on 2 separate pallets. We had to do about, I don't know, 1,000 pounds a pallet, thereabouts. I said I was gonna talk about the feed. So the last go around when we had ordered coffee. It's Kentucky Organic Farm and Feed Inc. coffee. I actually really liked this feed. It wasn't too terribly expensive compared to some of the other feed we've been buying. It still comes in 50-pound bags, which I understand everything goes up, but please don't shrink your bags to 40-pound or 35-pound bags. I'll pay the extra for a 50-pound bag, just so I don't have to buy as many bags. But yeah, we've been very happy with this feed. Everything that has been on this feed has thrived. We went ahead and we got all of our layer feed and all of our pig feed for the next, you know, foreseeable few months while we can get it. I'm gonna figure out where the pig feed all is, and we'll do the pig feed first, and then we'll do the chicken feed. That shed is gonna be quite loaded. There's a lot of feed. Oh, that's your food?
Yes, the swine food.
Oh, it says swine feed?
Yeah.
Okay, you're a pig now? Go. There's a bunch of feed. With the price of feed going sky high, I don't know how many more times we're going to be able to do this before something's got to give. All right, now we get to put everything that we pulled out back. There's a lot of it that won't go back, but a lot of it that just gets thrown away or taken elsewhere. But yeah, time to clean up. All right, everything for the most part is put back. Tools are on the wall where they're supposed to be. Man, that was a lot more than I had planned. There was a lot more I'd planned on getting done today, and this ended up eating up most of the day. It sure feels good to clean stuff up. Stuff that, like, every morning I walk in here to get feed and it's just like, oh, it's such a mess. Finally dealt with it. I can live with this for a while. There's stuff in here that somehow did not get thrown away when we initially cleaned this little shed thing out, and it just stayed back there on the shelf. It's been there. We've been this spring. Yeah, that's gonna be 4 years that we've been here. So yeah, stuff that's been here about 4 years. Kind of crazy. All right, I think we're gonna go in here and get some lunch. All right, some beefy sliders for lunch. Sister, you want one? You want me to make you a sandwich? Okay. I had to, like, show the grandmas, like, she got her hair did. She did. All right, so some time has passed. Actually, between lunch and dinner has passed, and we're about to wrap this up, and we got one more thing that we want to talk about. All right, so as you guys know, we are planning on butchering our Mangalitses this year. Well, I guess next year. That is lamb chop. That's the female. And that's Bubbles. Those two were supposed to, you know, make mo pigs.
Yeah.
They're just not that kind of relationship.
No, apparently not.
probably beginning of this year, we decided, hey, you know what? They've been together for a year and a half. We've got nothing. We're just going to separate them out and grow them out. We've talked about it before. We made the plan. We were going to have hand hewn out and do another class. This will be a single pig class, so they can go into more detail of how to do the charcuterie, curing, and stuff like that, which is what we personally want to learn. We're interested in that stuff. I am going to handle Bubbles. As soon as it gets cold, we're just going to do him as a family. We're going to process. We're going to see.
Running a pig by ourselves.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun. It'd be really cool for me and the boys and Meg and all that. So we're going to do that. And then in January, we're going to do lamb chop. We are opening up for sign-ups. Very, very limited spaces because, I mean, it's in the barn.
Right.
It's pretty small in there. It's just going to be, maybe like 10 people at the most.
Yeah.
Not very many people. Keep it small, keep it personal. You can really learn. It's a little more, if you want to be hands-on, you can be hands-on. If you don't, but you just want to see it for the first time, you can see all that. In this class, the way the hand-hewn guys do it is they do it from shot to plate. It's a really cool class. Since we got out here to North Carolina, I have done so many pig butchering with various people, and having done a hand-hewn class now, that these guys they're pros.
Yeah, they are.
So let me change arms. This camera's heavy. With that said, there'll be a link down in the description to go sign up. Keep in mind, there's a lot of people that have said they want to do it, so it'll probably go fast.
Right. It's a 3-day class. It's January 20th, 21st, and 22nd.
See, this is why I brought her with me.
He was like, do you want to come with me and help me do this? I was like, yes, I will. I got you, boo.
She knows the dates. She knows all of the...
It's all right. And meals are provided. So, it's me. I'll be cooking. So if y'all want to come eat my food...
See, there's people going to want to sign up just
for that. And that's fine. I mean, it's just me cooking. It's nothing fancy, but... it keeps my boys happy. So, but yeah, that's part of the ticket price is the class and then meals, all 3 meals per day.
It gets expensive feeding a whole horde of people.
It does, yeah, but that's fine.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. I enjoy it. I like to feed people. It doesn't include like your Airbnb or anything. Like that's on you. So accommodations are like your thing, but the class itself, we got spots, and we'll put a link below. Wow, we got both cats.
Both cats.
What are you two doing?
There's Millie and there's Sketch. Hi, Sketchy cat. Sorry for that sidetrack. So anyways, January
20th, 21st, and 22nd.
All right.
It's a weekend.
I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. It was a lot of fun last time.
I hope we don't have Snowmageddon again.
That's up to the hand-hewn boys, because they bring it with them.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
They've got a couple different places where it started snowing. I was like, oh, it's you guys. It was your fault.
It's you guys that bring the snow. So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to wrap it up right here. So we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.